Hey guys, welcome back to BrickSpy. I'm going to do the only SpongeBob set I have, the review of the Flying Dutchman, and it's set number 3817. This set, it was cool to build and there were no stickers, which was a big plus. But when you see the set on the website, like Lego website, it seems like it would be bigger. So that's the only thing that I really noticed when I was building this. So anyway, it's 241 pieces, and it was $24.99, $25. So puts it over 10 cents, I think almost 11 cents a piece. The interesting note is it's the same price in the UK as it is in US dollars. So that means it is more expensive. What's the exchange rate now? I know theirs is about 1.5 times ours, I would think. So anyway, I'm going to bring in on this close-up. It's a pretty cool little set, kind of expensive for the size, I think, but not too bad. But stay tuned and I'll bring you in on this close-up. Okay, before we get to the set itself, I just wanted to ask you a question that you could post the answer in the comments. What do you guys do with your bags? So the poly bags that come in the sets are recyclable, but in my area, this is a 5. You can see that, it's kind of blurry. See if you can see it. Anyway, trust me, it's a 5. Not this number, obviously, that's a 2, but the recycled number is a 5. So anyway, that's not recyclable in my area. So I like to recycle, and I just end up saving things in my house. So I will show you what I mean by that. So there's all my, they end up in a pile on the floor, so there's all my poly bags. I don't want these to end up in a plastic garbage island in the middle of the Pacific, so I just save them. Anyway, so here, let's go on to the set. But again, just comment below with what you guys do with yours. Do you throw them away? Do you recycle them? Do you know of where to recycle them? Or do you keep them as part of your collection? So just interesting to see what people do with their poly bags. So anyway, so we've got the small booklet. It was, as it usually is, folded in half in the box, so that, as you know from my previous reviews, annoys me. So that's okay. They usually flatten out if they're not too creased. So let's go in for the close-up of the minifigs. Let's start with Patrick. By the way, I love SpongeBob. It's one of my favorite cartoons. So anyway, let's see. Patrick, he got his little map there. And he does have a minifig body, but I don't know how they would make him star-shaped without creating an entire new mold. So they've already created a mold for his head, obviously, which is, when you take it off, it doesn't seem like it's a Lego piece. So, but the rest of him is just regular minifig. So he's got his map, and they're obviously out to find a treasure. If anyone's seen this episode of SpongeBob, thumbs up. Love SpongeBob. Anyway, let's go to the Flying Dutchman. You'll recognize his bottom half. Mike, there we go. Camera, focus. Okay. His bottom half is the Series 6, I believe, Genie bottom. I think it's Series 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. So anyway, so that's a good use for that. I think there's a couple other uses out there for that, maybe in addition to the Genie in the minifig series. So he's got a unique hat that I have not seen on any other pieces. So I like that, and it is printed. And none of these have back printing on their faces or anything, or their bodies, except Patrick. Patrick does. So, oh, let's go back to Patrick. I forgot to mention his pants are printed as well. So this guy, the Flying Dutchman, has a little shoulder bag that's in a unique color. I've never seen this color before. It's a very muted green. There's about 3 shades of green in this set, so it's very unique actually. And I did get an extra sword, so when Patrick puts down a shovel, he can have a sword too. So anyway, a unique hat, like I said, and green, different shades of green. So he's pretty cool. And then on to SpongeBob. SpongeBob has this hat that looks like it could use a feather or something in it. It's got a space for it. Everything, and like I said, everything in this set is printed, not stickers. So that's pretty cool. One thing I will point out is the hat obviously doesn't fit on his head without this stud on there. So you put the stud on there to fit the hat on. However, inside, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but inside these little things right there, they prevent you from having prevent the hat from fitting correctly. So if you will notice, you can see through. There we go. You can see through his hat. So a very small, very small, minute adjustment would have been needed for the mold. So anyway, let's move on. He has to take him apart so you can see how he's constructed. Obviously, you know how that's pretty self-evident how that fits on there. But the SpongeBob piece is just a piece that fits over the minifig torso. And the torso, he's got little SpongeBob, little kid legs. And then you put the hat on there. And there he has SpongeBob. So let's move these guys to the side. And let's go on to the little treasure island thing here. And it was a unique build in that you don't put the... Are these banana leaves? Or are these palm tree leaves? What are these? You don't put them on an actual tree trunk, so they fit into the set to make it look like they're growing out of the rocks and stuff. So you've got the boardwalk here that's got its planks that are all old and crooked, and we've got a little hiding spot for the treasure. And the treasure chest, you've seen this before a million times. It's been around since the dawn of Lego time. Well, maybe not that long, but almost. And the interesting thing about this set is you don't get coins like you normally would expect. They're just little gold studs there. So no coin, which I don't know if that's good or bad. It's just different, and perhaps that's just for the SpongeBob series. So there you have that. And then let's go to the cannon. The cannon, it's a bubble blasting cannon because they are under the ocean. And let's see here. Oh. That was cool. Glad I got that on camera. That was really cool. Let's try that again. That was fun. Ah! Fell out. Yeah. Slippery suckers. Yeah, didn't work that time. That was fun though. Anyway, cannon you've seen before. And Nothing too spectacular there. And obviously it shoots. And they don't want you to shoot someone in the eye. You've seen this before. So don't shoot someone in the eye, because that would not be fun. Okay, there's my safety tip for the day. So we've got these bubbles here. And then let's move on to the Flying Dutchman's ship. So it has some unique build qualities to it. You actually, these windows, you build them and then you pull them down and you build this plate across there, and then you push them up so they kind of poke out. Gives it some more dimension. And one thing I didn't like about this is the car steering wheel. They could have used that same the steering wheel, but maybe put a wood-looking one on there. I don't know. I don't really care for that. It makes it look like a jet boat or something. And one thing you'll notice here too is it does not have like this color brown, the more chocolate, milk chocolate color. It has some dark brown, which I don't have any other sets with that color in it. So that was a unique part for me. So it's got about 1, 2, probably 3, 4, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 shades of green in the set, I would say, and 2 shades of brown, and that's pretty unique. The only drawback, like I said, is it's pretty tiny, but it's cute, but tiny. So anyway, let's move on to the sail here. That's printed, really cool. Glad they printed that because I hate putting on stickers. And there is not much else here. The Flying Dutchman will probably sit up here. Doesn't really, I guess if we have him on this side, he can look over the edge. Because in the cartoon, he looks over the edge when SpongeBob and Patrick see him from below. So, there he is. So, what else can we say here? Nothing much else. We've got some life preserver pieces that were more design pieces. I don't know if they'll use, this whole piece obviously is one big piece right here. And I don't know what they could use that for in other sets, maybe small other boats. We'll see if we see that pop up in other sets. If you already have seen it, let me know. And we've got the little lookout crow's nest. Is that what you call that? Crow's nest? What do you call that thing? Crow's nest. Yeah. For the lookout. They can be up there spotting icebergs. Underwater icebergs. So, anyway, the set number is set number 3817, the Flying Dutchman. It's a small set, but really cool. And it is 241 pieces. It was $24.99, and I did get these extra pieces with it. As I usually do. And one other thing I did get is a plastic nugget. I'm going to call it that. Plastic nugget. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can. Plastic nugget, plastic nugget. Anyway. Blurry. It was a little, I don't know how to describe that, but it was a little just chunk of plastic that must have fell into the batch with the other pieces. But interesting. Anyway, so please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And I'll be doing some more videos. I've got about 6 million other sets to do, so I'll try to keep up with them as much as I can. And I'm kind of drowning in Legos, and I just did Lego sets, and I just did another big purchase, about $700, so that's on its way to me. Yes, I'm kind of a Lego addict. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And thanks for watching BrickSpy, and have a great day.